another movie idea. Now, this movie is called Understand. I only have two movies ideas on the channel, so if you guys want a shortcut and how to look for one of my videos when I make a reference, you have to look up my name in the search bar, Mood Tricks Movie Idea, instead of me making a playlist. My playlist list is getting kind of long, so in order for a shortcut to happen, I need you guys to look in the search bar, type in what I do when I try to look up some on YouTube that I haven't seen in a while. Look up Mood Tricks and then put the topic, movie idea, Mood Tricks. Okay, so now let's move on. So this movie is called Understand. Now, Understand is about a guy who is a bookworm who's getting all the girls because all the girls are interested in his lifestyle more than are him fitting in. So this guy constantly gets picked on by school jocks, but he literally just walks it off like it ain't nothing. So literally, the jocks are rubbing it in his face, and he keeps on achieving his goals. And the jocks are getting all of their praises for the teachers and the adults, but this guy specifically, Edris, is getting all the attention from the girls. And the jocks are wondering, why are they focusing on Edris? Edris is a fucking loser. Why is they focus on him when he loses every game? Because they have this mentality. Understand is about how girls really think versus how you think they think. They think that winning is everything. No, girls don't like that. Girls like intellectual stimulating things. Girls like smart guys more than dumb guys. And they will always prefer the smart guy over somebody who's opinionated. You see, nerds have this misconception that just because they're a nerd, girls are gonna like them because they have resources. Like, no, it's about character. If you're one-dimensional, if you're shoving your opinion of anime, if you're shoving your opinion of sports down somebody's throat, you are not a good person. Being a good person means you're considering how the other person feels. Now, Edris is a nerd, but he treats people the way he wants to be treated. Now, he's not a square in any way, shape, or form. Edris is very quiet. Edris is to himself, and Edris is very goal-oriented. And this is all based off the whole epidemic of people hacking me when I play video games. And this all comes to me trying to tell people it doesn't work when you try to bulldoze your way through life. It doesn't work when you try to gorilla girls. You have to do everything with understanding. Understand is about understanding. And girls understand the whole situation because they're seeing how Edris plays. And so our jocks are all like, man, why do they like Edris so much? He defeats the purpose of everything he does. Why do you like somebody who's always losing? And so the girls are all like, I don't know. He's getting better every game. And he gets close to winning every time. That's literally where the girls are coming from in this movie. And literally, so the jock's goal in this movie is to take down Edris and try to expose the fact that he's losing without telling the truth. That is the whole goal behind Understand. Understand is about a nerd that gets appraisal from girls because they love how smart he is, more the fact of his reputation. He gets picked on by everybody at school, but they don't actually fight him because Edris is a master of martial arts. And Edris is not sports smart, but he is definitely book smart, and he gets all the girls because they stimulate their minds. They watch him play, they stalk him after school, and the jocks are all like, we're the ones adapting to hip-hop. We're the ones playing basketball. Why do they follow this jerk? Because you're being a jerk. You're not being considerate of how I feel is how the girls always come at them. And literally, Understand is literally about why you shouldn't be a jock that's inconsiderate. You can be a jock, but you have to be considerate. You can be a nerd, but you have to be considerate. If you're subbing your opinion and you're not understanding why they like him, it's because he puts in the effort. It's because he has characters. It's because he keeps on going even though he's losing is why girls like him. And literally, the girls correct the jocks every single time, and the guys stay ignorant throughout the whole thing. And what keeps the jocks content is the fact that they have tons of friends. And Edris doesn't care about friends because he comes from a divided family that knows people are full of shit, and he's just goal-oriented all throughout high school. So Edris literally is the shit. And he doesn't care what the jocks say. So Edris is a man of few words. And so the jocks try to push him. And so Edris only says a few words and roasts you jock. And so literally he's like, what'd you say, Edris? And then the school principal breaks up the fight. Every single time. Edris doesn't have to prove shit to people because he knows, because his family comes from the jock mentality. And the jock mentality he knows doesn't work. So he just focuses on himself because he knows people are full of shit. And girls love that about him. And the jocks are wondering, why do they love Edris so much? And this is the movie idea, Understand.